Hey everyone, welcome to the third episode of English Speaking Mates, and I'm your host Miranda Silva. So in today's video, we're going to talk about vocal codes, tongue twisters, talk to yourself. In my honest opinion, these are few of the most important things which you will have to do if you are looking to improve your English speaking ability. Why? Because you wouldn't believe me, whether you know or not, we have our mouths or our jaws, to be precise, made in a certain way by having talk in our native language for as long as we can remember, right? So when you're just switching up the gear in trying to talk in a foreign language, then you'll have to somehow get your jaws adjust to making all these foreign sounds. So the first thing, what I suggest, what worked for me, well, I'm here to share what worked for me with you guys. So when I commute to work, or when I drive myself to the work, the first thing in the morning, these are the three things that I'll be doing. First up is vocal codes. What does it mean? Well, it means that whenever I'm driving early in the morning to the work, I warm up my vocal cords. I do few things to do that, and there are plenty of videos on YouTube. You can find plenty on how to warm up your vocal cords, and I'll link a few videos in the descriptions. The point is that when you do this, you'll be able to make your mouth easier to say certain words and to make certain sounds using your mouth which have been foreign to your mouth, right? So it's really important that you do this, right? And if you do these three things actually for, let's say, continuously for 3 months, then congratulations, you have improved your English and speaking ability drastically, right? And the second up is tongue twisters. So immediately after doing the vocal cords warming up session, I just jump right into the tongue twisters, because again, whether you knew or not, we have certain difficulties in pronouncing certain words, or there are certain sounds which we are not able to say it right? So in that case, you just have to make sure you practice the, let's say, the same tongue twister over and over again. You do it today, you do it tomorrow, and at first, when you do it for the first time, it will look, it may sound a bit awkward. You may not be able to get the same sound as the speaker, or the speaker in the video when he says that. That's why it's very important for you to keep on recording yourself when you do this practice every day in the morning, because then over a period of time, what will happen if you do it today, and then suppose that you've been doing it for 90 days continuously on the trot, then after 90 days you will listen to it, then obviously you will see some significant improvement that have been taking place in the last 90 days, right? So that's the second point, which is tongue twisters. And talk to yourself. This is, I can't emphasize enough on this point, how important it is to talk to yourself about, let's just say, how grateful you are for today, right? You woke up and you are alive, and there are many people who are struggling with so many things in their lives. Many are not blessed as you are. So obviously, if you are up and able to go to work, what does it mean? It means that you've been blessed by the God. So you can talk about these kind of things, right? Or anything that fascinates you. Let's say about being able to work in a company, right? In this pandemic, of course, right? Many people lost their jobs. Many people lost their lives, and here you are alive, and more importantly, you're trying to improve your speaking ability, right? In English. So you're doing something great, aren't you? So you should be giving yourself a pat on the back, right, while you do that. But in the meantime, I would say you stick to these three things in the morning when you go to work, and I'm sure in 3 months you will have improved your speaking English ability tremendously, right? Drastically. You wouldn't even believe yourself that that was the person, that was you, the person who started doing all these things, and then you'll be super amazed by all these miracles which you had done for yourself, right? I mean, come on. Look at me. I'm living proof. I wasn't even able to say a word in English back when I was growing up, right? Back then when I was growing up, obviously. But I'm sure you guys are pretty smarter than I am. And then when we were growing up, we didn't have all these access, luxury. We didn't have the luxury of access into YouTube and into internet, into social media, or whatever the form which you could use to improve your improve your knowledge on anything, right? So to sum up, I would say, let me just say this, right? You should know why you had to do this and how to do it, also when to do it. Three things: vocal cords, warming up, tongue twisters, talking to yourself. Why do you have to do it? Your jaws and your mouth are made in a certain way because of which you are not able to say certain words right, in a foreign language. It can be anything. It can be any language. So that's why you had to do it. And when you had to do it, you had to do it in the morning, right? That's when you had to warm up your vocal cords, right? And how to do it, you can watch a lot of videos on that on YouTube, and then immediately after that you will be moving on to tongue twisters. Why? Because again, there are certain pronunciations, certain sounds which you are not able to pronounce or say it rightly. So in that case, you will be training or practicing your mouth to say those words, right? To make those sounds. So that's why you had to do that. And then you'll be doing that again in the morning, because that's when you start your day. So when you win the morning, you win the day. So you get these things out of the way early in the morning, and then you are pretty much ready to express yourself with your colleagues, with your it can be anyone, right? With your friends, it can be anyone. So that's why you got to do the tongue twister soon after you have warm up your vocal cords. And then last but not least, talking to yourself. It can be anything, I mean, whatever fascinates you, whatever really fascinates you, you can go ahead and talk about that thing. And come on, it's your life, and you're trying to improve a certain skill in your lives, and you're adding an armor or adding a weapon into your armor, or whatever, I don't know. But what I'm saying is that be passionate about something, right? Just do it, man. Just do it. All right, bye.